Okay, so this has been an interesting day in this coronavirus, April 15th, 2020. Um, Everyone has different opinions. They're all flying around all over the place. So my atheist, um, dear friend, believes that watching any news channels is just propaganda, unless it's BBC or what was the other one? Well, BBC and some other channel. So two channels are the only ones that he will accept news. Everything else is propaganda. Fox is propaganda, and SM whatever. Mainstream news channels is all propaganda. So if I tell him about anything that I see on any mainstream news channel, he doesn't believe it. Like the protesting going on in Michigan with the governor not being kind of confusing and not communicating very well. Nope, he won't believe it. It's just sensationalized news. So I turn on BBC to get real news. And here's some real news. Elmo is making a comeback on Sesame Street with teaching children about FaceTime on the internet as playdates, Elmo's Playdate. So long distance playdates over the internet. I have playdates with my children. I get one once a month for half an hour, and it cost me $50. Yep. That's an expensive play date. So keeping up with inflation is kind of getting a little ridiculous in this jobless economy. So I went on a walk, and I walked by the local hospital, because I live by the local hospital where I live in. I saw a woman out, an employee of the hospital, out taking a break. She had no mask on, and she's smoking a cigarette. Yep. Which seems ironic. I mean, teach their own. Everyone's got their own vices and bad habits. It just seems like if healthcare workers are working around sick people, and they're also potentially putting their own health at risk, I just don't know who's exposing whom to what health problems. I guess the cigarette industry is booming. The alcohol industry is booming. Churches are down. But people's faith is supposed to be rising. Joel Osteen was on the TV going on and on and on about hope with his preacher voice that he's practiced. There's good news in New York. Only 750 deaths in the last 24 hours, and that's the worst of it, is what the Governor Cuomo says. So we'll see if this is where the plateau hits. I do know one thing for sure. In the end, everyone dies. It's just we don't want to die all at once and then overwhelm the morgues and have mass graves and overwhelm the hospitals. So do your best to stay home, stay healthy, do what you can to exercise at home, be goofy if you have to, don't kill each other. If you have to take breaks, go into different rooms and take a break. Go for a walk. A lot of people can get cabin fever or hold up together for too long, and they can start picking on each other. Don't pick on your siblings. Don't pick on your kids. Try not to pick on yourself too harshly. And pick your friends wisely. Pick your habits. It's like pick your poison. And pick your news channels. If you want to just sit there and watch Sesame Street, that's good. If you want to watch the news, that's fine. And then listen to your gut. And if you feel shitty, go to the bathroom.